Picture this. You're pumped up to make a real change in your health. Maybe you've even set some goals, like to drink more water, to eat better, or to get active. You start strong, feeling unstoppable, but after a few days or weeks, that motivation fades. Life happens. Suddenly, the goals you were excited about feel like chores, and keeping up with your new goals becomes a struggle. Does this sound familiar? If so, you're not alone. Staying motivated on a wellness journey isn't just about setting goals. It's about consistency. That's where real change happens. Welcome to Timeless Health, your source for the best of ancient wisdom and modern science. Today we're discussing 5 powerful strategies, backed by science, to help you stay motivated for the long run. These tips will make consistency feel easier, more rewarding, and genuinely enjoyable. Let's dive in. The first step is to set small, achievable goals. You've probably heard this advice before, but it's worth repeating because it's incredibly effective. When we set huge, ambitious goals, we're actually more likely to feel overwhelmed and give up. Think about New Year's resolutions. So many people start with massive goals and then abandon them by the beginning of February. By breaking down big goals into small, manageable steps, each one feels doable. Science backs up this strategy. Every time you achieve a small goal, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical associated with pleasure and reward. This dopamine boost reinforces your new positive behavior, making you want to keep going. It's like your brain saying, "Hey, good job, keep it up." So it's best to start small. Try committing to something you can easily do each day. For example, add just 1 extra glass of water a day, or add 5 minutes of movement to your exercise routine. These small wins build up over time, giving you the momentum to tackle bigger goals. As you get comfortable with these small steps, you can take on additional steps that lead you toward your bigger goals. Plus, setting small goals keeps you from feeling overwhelmed. You don't need to take on the world. Just focus on one small, positive change at a time. Over time, these small changes add up to create real, lasting progress. Next, let's talk about something many of us overlook. It's your sleep. Prioritizing quality sleep is one of the most impactful things you can do for your health and motivation. We often treat sleep like it's negotiable, something we can cut back on to get more done. However, that can actually work against us, especially if we're trying to make lasting changes. When we don't get enough quality sleep, it affects our brain's prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for decision-making and self-control. That's why you might notice yourself reaching for junk food or skipping a workout when you're tired. It's not just lack of willpower, it's your brain struggling to make good decisions. Without enough sleep, sticking to new habits is harder. So aim for consistency with your sleep routine. Try to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night, going to bed and waking up at the same times whenever possible. Good sleep sets a strong foundation for your life, improving your focus, mood, and energy. When your brain is well rested, you'll feel more motivated and capable of tackling each day's challenges. Our next tip is one of the more freeing ones to practice. Embrace imperfection. A lot of us feel that things need to be perfect, or they're not worth doing at all. You may think if you can't work out for an hour, why work out at all? Or, if your meal isn't perfectly healthy, you might think you might as well have dessert too. But this all-or-nothing mindset can actually sabotage your progress. Research shows that people who practice self-compassion, that is, they're kinder to themselves after slip-ups, are more likely to stick to their goals. Imagine a friend who slips up on their diet. You wouldn't tell them that they failed, that they might as well give up. You would encourage them to keep going. So why not show yourself that same kindness? Progress will serve you much better than trying to do everything perfectly. It's small, imperfect actions that add up to great successes over time. Did you have an unhealthy meal? Don't worry. Just make sure your next meal is healthy and balanced. Did you miss a workout? Just go for a short walk instead. When you stop striving for perfection and focus on consistency, you'll be amazed at the results over time. Why not treat yourself as you would your best friend? Be patient, supportive, and kind. After all, you need to spend the rest of your life with yourself. So build a strong, supportive relationship with your most important friend of all, you. This next tip is simple, but surprisingly powerful. Consider tracking your progress, and do it visually. When you see your journey laid out, whether it's on a calendar, in a journal, or with a habit tracking app, it gives you a tangible sense of accomplishment. This is a step beyond just taking positive action. It's about recording your actions so you can see what leads you to your desired results. In fact, studies have shown that seeing progress visually creates a sense of satisfaction and pride, which actually boosts motivation. Psychologists call this the progress principle. When we see evidence of our efforts, we feel more encouraged to keep going. It's like having a roadmap that shows how far you've come and motivates you to keep going further. Try marking each day you stick to your habits, whether it's drinking enough water, exercising, or getting enough sleep. And you don't need an elaborate tracker. Just a simple sheet of paper with today's date, the actions you want to take, and a check mark when you complete them is all you need. You might be surprised at how motivating it is to see those check marks adding up. On days when motivation is low, looking back at your progress can remind you of how far you've come and why it's worth it to keep going. So, write it down, review it, and always keep moving forward. Finally, let's talk about the power of having a support system. Humans are social creatures and we thrive with a sense of connection. Studies show that accountability from friends, family, or community significantly boosts our chances of reaching our goals. Just knowing someone else is there, cheering you on, or maybe even doing it with you can be incredibly encouraging. Accountability is powerful because it's no longer just about you. It's about showing up for someone else too. When you have a friend or group rooting for you, you're more likely to stay committed. So consider finding an accountability buddy or joining a group that shares your goals. Whether it's a friend, an online group, or even a fitness class, having others involved adds motivation that goes beyond just yourself. And when your support system is on the journey with you, it creates a ripple effect where you inspire each other to stay consistent. Let's quickly recap the 5 ways to stay motivated and consistent on your health journey. First, set small, achievable goals to enjoy regular dopamine boosts and small wins that build momentum. Second, prioritize quality sleep to improve your decision-making and energy levels. Third, embrace imperfection, remembering that progress is more important than perfection. Fourth, track your progress visually so you can see how far you've come and feel encouraged. And fifth, create a support system to stay accountable and inspired. Remember that health is a journey, not a destination. Each step you take is building a lifestyle that supports who you want to become, and it's about consistency. Remember, consistency doesn't mean perfection. It's about taking little steps each day, improving your situation little by little in a manageable way. So keep moving forward, take each step with patience, and be kind to yourself along the way. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to Timeless Health for more inspiration to keep you motivated and grounded in your wellness journey. Share the video with a friend and tell us about your success in the comments section. Remember, we're here to support each other in building habits that last. See you in our next video.